Yes, the 9th.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
can
Hello, Rhoda.
you
Rhoda's here.
believe
Rhoda's
it?
here.
Hello, Dugald.
How are
Welcome,
you?
welcome. I'm extremely hot, Dugald. I'm
Yes.
extremely hot.
It's because you're
I don't
wearing
know if it's
black.
the lights around us or it's the black that we're wearing, but I'm extremely hot. How have you been?
I've been fantastic. If you'd like to put in the comment section what color you want us to wear from this point, this is your opportunity.
So true.
Speaking of comments, keep them coming, keep them coming. Will be really brilliant to hear everything that is on your mind, of course, but more importantly, we also want you to share and like and subscribe, please, if you can do that. Yes, it is truly hot. I agree with you.
Oh, thank
to your
goodness.
question.
I just thought that it was me burning internally, internal combustion right now.
Yeah.
But thank you, Dugald. Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Are you okay? I'm well.
Yes, I'm well. I'm well. I'm
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's one of those
We
days.
can share.
Yes.
Just take a moment and go, hi, I'm Rhoda, and share. We're listening when you're ready.
Hi, I'm Rhoda. I feel overwhelmed. There's a lot happening to
With what?
Business-wise, yeah, it's just been a lot. So, but it's good. It's good, not bad. Good.
Oh, okay,
Good.
You got like good problems.
I've got good problems. I can't complain. So I can't say bad problems. I've got good problems.
This is good, Rhoda.
Yeah. So it keeps me busy.
See, once you share, you make a breakthrough.
I feel better. Thank you for that.
You're
Dugald.
welcome. Try it amongst yourselves. It works.
Definitely.
It works. It absolutely works. Yes, fantastic that you are here. Today, of course, we are going to talk about something quite significant, which is?
It is love, Dugald.
Ooh.
Love. Yes. Spreading the love.
Spreading the love. Is that what it's about today? Because Valentine's Day is coming, isn't it?
That's right. Valentine's Day is coming up. So we're kind of touching on Valentine's Day and obviously the celebration of it, things like that. So, and yeah.
This weekend.
This weekend. It's this weekend. That's right. It's
Saturday.
So I heading because the directors and everybody was trying to figure out how we're going to catch our audience tonight on having to watch a show. So they had Valentine's Day and red flags. So everybody's like, red flags?
What do you mean?
So red flags as in like, you know what? We're always talking about the good of Valentine. There is some probably touch of bad that you can look at as well.
Okay.
So we're probably going to touch on that. And I think the conversations that a lot of people would love to say or want to talk and say, but they're too scared to offend their loved ones.
Just to be clear, so I've got no idea because
He's got no
what
idea.
we're going to talk about. So Rhoda's just given me points.
You walked in,
this
I
is
just
what
like-
you're going to do. Okay.
Yeah, you
I'll
walked
show
in, I
you.
said, yeah,
Here we go.
Google.
This is it. And then you want my opinion on this and what is weird.
Exactly.
Everything is
exactly.
weird. All right,
I'm
so
just gonna-
Valentine's Day is on Saturday.
That's on Saturday. So I'm just going to kind of, two of us can discuss. I'll chuck in a bit of a curveball here and there.
Okay.
And then just ask your opinion because there was a lot of stuff just thinking about all of these things. And I thought, you know what, it actually would be nice to hear it from your point of view. And people, please be very clear about the fact that this is our opinions. It's not law, it's not facts.
Let's just be very clear. This is an unprepared Dugald opinion.
That's very unprepared. So please don't hold us to it.
Okay, all right. So what do you want to know?
Yeah. So
What's my opinion about Valentine's Day?
no, let's start off from the beginning, Dugald. I think everybody at this point, for the younger ones that don't know Valentine's Day, obviously the history about Valentine's Day, you do have a bit on that as well.
Well, yeah, it's difficult to pinpoint what was the origin of it. I read this thing. But it goes to like Roman times and there's a pagan influence and a Christian influence. But now one of the reasons is because a dude with the name of Valentine, who was a priest, got executed on the 14th of February.
Wow.
And the reason is that happened is because he married people, right? He married couples. And the ruler, the Roman emperor at the time, didn't like this thing because he needed the male soldiers to focus on the war. So this guy married people in secret, and that's for that reason he got executed. And one of the things, the stories go, like somebody wrote a love letter to somebody and actually signed it your Valentine. So it almost like a cult arranged around it. So that's the one aspect. Then there's another thing which is called Lupercalia or whatever, which was something like that, which is some ancient festival around about the 3rd century as well. And what happened is people, and obviously people weren't wearing clothes a lot. So a lot of nakedness. Very, very, very Garden of Eden vibes. And then they would slaughter goats and sheep and dogs.
Oh, wow.
And then women would line up and then they would hit women or spank them with these animals, I think. And the belief was this will increase your fertility.
Gee.
Because remember, the currency was the more children you have, So this also, so basically with this holiday kind of to celebrate the love, but this is how things, it's like a language.
Yeah.
You know, it forms over time and it goes. So these are like some of the ancient roots. Obviously, once capitalism finds in something, commercially the roots are there, because the way Valentine's Day, and if you look at like, and I'm not throwing the US or other first world countries under the bus, but if you look at the likes of something like Halloween, we in South Africa, we don't really celebrate. Although there, as of late, there's been an upsurge in it because people can sell stuff around it. Likewise, what has happened with Valentine's Day, it's become this big commercial day, obviously for retailers and everybody across the planet now. And it has been for many of them.
Definitely.
So there's that sort of thing. And because it's portrayed like that, you kind of buy into the whole thing. You got to spoil people. Also, the day is significant because it happens in Cape Town as well. Every year there's a ferry with like 100 and 200 million people that all go to Robben Island to actually get married on the island.
I forgot about that.
And I think in the Far East, that could be Japan or something, where they had the biggest mass wedding on Valentine's Day as well. So there's a lot of, it is really the day across the globe that signifies love, a romantic love. You know what I mean?
Love.
Yeah.
Okay. So
but the origins are, I mean, I'm talking about the ancient times.
Yeah, the ancient times where it all started, basically, which was the pagan celebration, obviously, as well. And then, so this is where my brain starts going a bit bonkers.
And I wrote a poem.
Did you write a poem?
Yes, when I was at school.
Excuse me?
I'll walk the deserts of Palestine. I'll drink a gallon of turpentine. I'll even sit on a porcupine if you would only be my Valentine.
You're talking about
I didn't
contradiction.
I think I read it somewhere. Just kind of.
And it got stuck.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't give that to a girl, Dugald. I hope you didn't give that at school.
No, it's like but it's like something I've been saying for years. I don't think I gave it to anybody. Yeah.
Maybe it was thought.
It was like
that.
just by.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You see, so this is where I'm a bit. I'm uncomfortable. Like now you're saying you wrote a poem.
No, I didn't write it.
You thought of this poem. Okay.
But my idea is also I read something and I just kind of mixed it together. Yeah.
So I'm asking you, the two of us, obviously our age groups vary.
I'm much older than Rhoda.
Thank you very much. He is much older than me.
Duncan MacLeod, I look good, baby.
Definitely. So he looked good for his age. And I look back at my school days. I don't know how it was for you, because obviously different generations experience it different. But obviously seeing that you're older, will reference to your age. And I found, and I'm going to be honest with you now, Dugald, I was not one of those pretty girls and not one of those popular girls at school. I was not. So exactly, can you hear that trauma? Can you hear that?
What is that supposed to mean? Was it a pretty girl? You're a very pretty girl.
Maybe now, but at school, at school there's another level at the end of the day. You got your pretty ones at school and you got your quiet ones.
Popular ones.
Yes,
those ones.
Exactly, So I was not one of those.
Yeah,
and
I don't think anybody was.
So Valentine's Day comes and it gets all excited and hype. And I started getting very down and out because I'm like, I kind of didn't really fancy Valentine's Day at school because obviously not being a popular one, you saw everybody else getting chocolates and roses and letters. And it was a case of, obviously they come around with a basket and they say, everybody's got any gifts or secret admirers you want to throw in the box, and everybody would throw their little letters and it would go into the classrooms to the people that obviously it was meant for. And there you sit. Neighbors got a rose. Oh, you got a chocolate. Oh, you got a letter. And then
couldn't you buy something for yourself?
It was never.
Which is what I think.
I never thought of it like that.
No, but I think that's what all the people do. I think so.
So now you're making me feel better about that.
I think so.
But
I think all the people.
Do you think there's still that pressure right now at school?
Why is there always one boy or one girl who's got 1,000 things?
Yes.
But there's not 1,000 people at the school. I'm just saying. Because he bought the gooders himself.
Wow, Dugald, you made me feel better now. Look, I was traumatized by that.
My problem, because it happened to us at school, my problem was always I had to take all these other people with me because I couldn't carry the 1,000 stuff because, you know what I mean? There's too many things to carry.
You the opposite of me.
No. But I hear your point. And I think it speaks to the sensitivity of today. we are now, and let's call it a politically correct nation or world or environment. Just this is not a great phrase to
Yeah.
use. But whatever we do today, we are very aware of whether what the optics look like, if it's fair to people, it's offensive to people, and then we don't do it. And a lot of places and stuff, yeah, they kind of encourage because it was just a fun thing. But and especially with how mental health and our awareness around this is something for us to guard against.
Yeah.
So you got to be
Exactly.
you got to be aware of this when if all six of us are doing it, there's one person who's just the outcast, then do you know what I mean? What kind of message are you
Sorry.
sending?
Sorry.
So I think a lot of us guard against this sort of thing, and
Yeah.
this is brilliant. But at schools now, for instance, they have dances and stuff.
They
You
have
know,
dances.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Valentine
yeah,
dances.
they have dances.
Oh, wow. Are you kidding me?
We had dances.
Oh,
we
wow.
we had
Okay,
a
we
dance.
didn't.
We had dances, and now they have like a dance at the school. And there's also people just
wow.
buy chocolates and roses, which is once again it's a commercial aspect. Somebody's
Yeah,
making money,
yeah.
and it's easy to sell something to school children. You know what I mean? We're doing this. That's like boop. All the kids tell all their parents. Just think about it. All the kids, if there's 500 kids there, they
So
tell
to
all their
do.
parents. Boom. That's 1,000 people who's just heard about your product
Yeah.
straight away from the
Yeah.
school. It is that simple.
Commercial.
So these are the things. But the point is, if everybody gets around you, you will feel bad.
It is.
You
Yeah.
will not feel lekker.
So
But it
the-
shouldn't be a thing.
It shouldn't be a thing, but that's why I want to, if there's principals out there or there's schools out there, me personally, I think what you need to do is like either get small little chocolates or something to give to everybody, even if you just get a small little hot chocolate and you give every single child at the school something, and not have this where a box comes around. I don't know if they still do that, where the box comes around and they put their little gifts in and it goes to everybody else. So I think it needs to be, love should be celebrated.
But there's the flip side.
whole
Look.
school.
There's the flip
Everybody
side.
must get the
If
chocolates.
we focus on school, and if we focus on the age group between 14, which is way too young, let me just tell all the school children right now, your time for dating is outside of school, not in
Yes.
school.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank
you
you,
do
thank
that
you.
when you're 20. 20, at your 21st birthday, just before your 21st birthday, say, Mommy, Daddy, I like this boy. Mommy, Daddy, I like this girl. That's where you have the conversation leading up
Okay,
to the
Dugald, now
20.
you're pushing it.
No. Like so
After school, after school.
And I'm strong of this opinion. I really am. I know life is life, and I know it's different. And obviously, what I'm saying is never gonna. I just sound like a crazy person, and be that as it may, but I have the benefit of hindsight. Why I say this. The same applies. The same virtue applies. This is the excitement. Because there are people who have crushes on people at school, for instance.
So true.
Now they're 16, and when they see this person, they can't say boo. Now, Valentine's Day provides the camouflage for this person to go secret admire letter, which is important. This person would never act on it. Think about realistically, any adult right there, think how many crushes they had in their high school career. How many did you have? Top of your head, number.
Top of my head.
It couldn't have been one.
One.
For the whole career. You might have had a long-term
No,
one.
I had one.
But you probably
No,
had
Dugald, I had one crush.
from the beginning to the from
From primary
starting high
school. Yes.
from primary
Because we went to the same school.
to
Primary school to high
2020.
school.
Huh?
From primary school to high school. Because we went to the same school. But I never ever confronted him or never ever spoke to
Because you
him.
didn't have the cloak of Valentine's Day.
It's a magic cloak.
That's what you need. That's what you need. Cloak of Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Oh,
So
but
it
yeah.
does serve that purpose
does,
there. You've got to
okay.
be
That makes
sensitive
sense,
around
that
it.
makes sense.
And if people don't get, so if you get 20 flowers and 20 chocolates, maybe share with a chubby.
You reckon? So one of there was a movie that I watched. We're talking about some time back, and the movie was The Perks of Being a Wallflower. So if you have a time, you should actually have a look and go watch it. And there was a phrase in there, and it stood out for me, and it was something I always used, and I always mentioned it to my kids as well, which was very much, I think, how you should see life and how you should look at and say, how you're going to change your life. So the words is basically from this movie: we accept the love we think we deserve.
What?
We accept the love we think we deserve.
So we want bigger love. We want more love.
Exactly.
We should have more love.
So if you're
Interesting.
thinking, it was that's why you need to watch this movie. So it was very, very
What's it
profound.
called?
It's called in the movie.
Wallflower.
Yeah, the perks of being a wallflower.
Okay.
So have a look and watch it. So, and this is what stuck to me because we accept the love we think. So if we think ourselves of lesser, we're going to get lesser love. So if you can accept the love that you think that you are of higher, you deserve it, then you're going to get more love. So as soon as your brain tells you you're not deserving of something, automatically you're not going to get that. So for me, that
Hey, Rhoda, this is so wise
very
wisdom
deep.
here.
Very deep. So it was something, like I said, I always say this to my kids, and they should never ever deserve anything less because of the fact they always have to put themselves high, because once you actually accept something high, you're going to get and deserve more. So yeah, it's very deep. So this is how I see love, and this is how I see the world, Dugald. Just celebrating every day, celebrating you. I want to celebrate you on Valentine's Day. I want to celebrate my kid on Valentine's Day. It mustn't, for me personally, I'm talking for myself, and I'm not talking on Dugal's behalf or the world's behalf, but love for me is a case of let's show and make a difference in this world.
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day for me should be that day we can say we love the world.
Yeah.
And besides your partner,
And
but
yeah,
love your
and you
world.
got to show love.
Yeah.
Especially with your significant other for
Exactly.
Look, Rhoda, I'm not opposed to Valentine's Day.
No,
I'm
no,
very much
same,
for.
same.
I'm very
Yeah.
much for it. I think it's a great day. It's also a
Yeah.
lekker couple's excuse, blah blah blah. Because let's think about it. People, once you married for like 100 million years, you forget anniversaries, birthdays, all of this nonsense. Valentine's Day is all around you. You're like, oh,
Reminder.
let me do something. So it's lekker for that reason. But it's great to give flowers or whatever. And this is and Valentine's Day is almost got to be every day.
It
Do you know what I
needs
mean?
to-
It's almost it's almost
Exactly.
every day. But the thing is, it's also lekker to do it. It's lekker to be part of it.
It's
It's
lekker.
really lekker to be part of it. And it's fantastic to be so inclusive on this day, because this is the day where the whole world tells their significant others, I care deeply about you. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Ultimate, you're on the highest pedestal in my book. Whatever it is that you say. And it's great to also be part of it, but it is something that goes on. And when you see love, it's like a physical thing, but you can see it. You can see people who are in love. You can see it. You know what I mean?
It makes a
You're like,
massive
oh, these
difference.
people are into it. Oh, this is a
Yeah.
thing. You know?
So the other thing I wanted to ask you, Dugald, which is something that always grated me, and I think there's a lot of people out there that probably would ask the same question, but they don't ask the question because they're scared to hurt the significant other. And I think a lot of women's going to hate me for this.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I say it.
A lot of women's not going to be smiling with me. But I've always had this thing, and maybe like you said, maybe I've been married for donkey years. But for me, it's always been, why is it always been, for years, it has always been like the man's responsibility to show how much I love you. And then, I'm sorry, there's a lot of women out there, if they don't get that, then it's almost like, oh, you don't love me that much.
Because it's the patriarchal society. And sadly, because men are stupid. And we will forget. Valentine's Day is a reminder. It's an alarm. Do something, bro. That's what the day is about.
Exactly.
It's because men are
Vice
stupid.
versa.
But I don't think there should be pressure on a man to do it. There certainly should not be pressure on women to do it either.
Exactly.
It should be. You see, it's different, man, when you were, because this is the thing where grown-ups and adults do similar. And when I'm talking about teenagers, 16, 17-year-olds, you know, they might have like somebody at school and now they buy this a lollipop or something like it. The similarity is here with your husband, your wife, your partner, whoever, your living partner, whatever it is, that significant other. When you're grown up, there's no pressure. That person knows you love them, you know they love you, whatever the case is. But there shouldn't be pressure. Do you think the man has pressure that he must
I
perform?
personally think they do. Because, and me having a lot of friends back in the day when I used to work, I still work, people, but for myself. But when I used to work for a company, having males as friends, because I worked in a male dominant world back in the day, probably had one woman that was in my surroundings, but I worked with men.
You currently work with 4 people and 3 of them are boys.
Exactly. But even that time, I mean, I'm talking from a 20-odd-year-old girl. I mean, I used to see the panic in these men's faces when it came to Valentine's Day, because it was almost like, masana buy, should I? And I was like, what is going on? It's like they went into this total panic because it got to Valentine's Day.
And I tell you what, I don't know why it is. It's because if I don't have somebody that's equal on your level of significant other interest, you want to spoil that person, I almost don't have anybody. So I go, you always get these people, this is just a boring day, it's just a money-making scheme. We all have those friends.
Yeah.
Lock those people out, those aren't your friends.
Exactly.
Now you go and go, must I buy, must I not buy? You now confused because you've taken the other person's problem on board. That's their problem, it's not yours.
So true, so true.
That's their problem.
And a good example, one of my friends, which was one of my close friends, because it was a lot of guys that I was friends with, he actually came and he's like, oh, you know, one of those questions, oh no, she's not going to be happy and I'm not going to waste my time.
Yes, she is.
And then
he's an
what
idiot.
I did,
is he with this person?
He's still with the person.
Oh God,
I said,
you are
do
with
me
an
a
idiot.
favor, go and get a box of chocolates. It doesn't have to be anything, even just a small chocolate. I said, give it to her. And he did it. And then he went home, he got knocked against the head, which was all good and well.
How did he get knocked against the head?
Because she's not used to it. He's never kind of done it. So he got knocked against the head. But he said, you know what, Rhoda? A few hours later, I got a kiss against my cheek. I said, exactly that. It's just having to break that ice and say, you know what, the two of us are important in each other's life.
100%.
Let's meet each other halfway.
Let me tell you, there is nobody that's in a relationship, in a loving relationship, romantic relationship, married, whatever. If your partner, right, if your partner does, spoiling you, treating you, doing something not with hidden agendas or anything like that, but spoils you truly, declares this is what I want to do. You must know your partner.
Yeah, exactly.
You are an idiot for questioning if you think it doesn't come from a right place. But there's a lot of people who will use the facade, and we all know, he's being sneaky. But I'm talking about, you must know when it's not being sneaky. You must know when it's truthful.
Exactly.
This is what it's about. It's about that. Brilliant. Love is not me loving you. Love is you loving me too. And in the middle, there's love. I don't have love. Love is something I'm chasing. And it's there. It's between us. I'm chasing it, you chasing it. And because we're chasing this thing here, we together.
Wow. Never thought of it like
Yeah,
that.
no.
Yo, you must write it down, Dugald.
Yeah, I write it down. So
Very nice.
But I can't write. No, but that's how I look at it. I look at it that way. It gives me, I mean, with my fiance, it gives me probably more pleasure doing something, like giving her something, or just seeing a twinge or like a smile on her face, then me giving that is probably the joy that she receives. But it's not the case. She's exceptionally joyous when it happens. So it's like Christmas twice, you know?
Exactly.
It's like really brilliant.
Exactly.
But like I say, I get as much joy from giving to significant other than I think significant other receives. And the other way around. The other way around. I think when my face lights up and she sees, oh, I'm really made him happy, I think she's happier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also,
That's how it should be.
and that's how it should be.
That's
This is how it should be.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
there's you gotta spoil. Who's the person who said, I don't? Do you know what? These are the stupid people who say also they don't want eulogies.
Yeah.
Seriously, and I believe in that. These are the stupid people who say, no, don't give something for Valentine's Day, don't do this. It's the same people who say, I don't want eulogies. It's not about don't want eulogies. You're not there to hear.
You're not there to hear, exactly.
We'll talk all sorts of crap at your funeral. You're not there to hear. The second thing is, because there's no difference between stupid and there's no difference between stupid and dead. Right? And I'll qualify it shortly.
You qualify
so
it,
it's the same as people say, oh, no, don't buy anything. It's like, I don't want eulogies. They say they don't want eulogies because they don't want to be hanged on a flagpole. They want it to be made a big deal about, which is completely different to not having a eulogy. A eulogy is normally a lesson where we all hear how wonderful this person's life was.
Exactly.
There'll be one or two stories that kind of paint the picture for us and for us to remember this person meant something to the world
so
or
true.
to individuals, to a family or something. That's what the eulogy is, to console us. It's not you. You living your eulogy. You're writing it right now. So to say, I don't want to have a eulogy is then basically, then why are you living?
Why are you living?
So it's
Exactly.
idiot people. But that's why I say the same thing is between idiot and death is the same damn thing. If you are an idiot, you don't
Too
know.
bad.
You don't know you're an idiot. I know.
Exactly.
If you
It's so
dead,
true.
if you dead, you don't know you dead. I know. Same damn thing.
You make me laugh.
Same damn thing.
So, before we close off, because we basically come to an end. Do you think? I mean, you've got 2 kids now. My kids is
Yes,
grown.
and the kids, if they
My
want to give
kids-
something to their dad for Valentine's Day, please go
Give
ahead.
something to daddy.
No,
Don't
what's
forget about mommy
stopping them?
also, guys. My 2
Yes,
kids
but,
out
you
there.
know.
So my kids are grown, out of the house. One married, one's got a partner. Just as good as married, as far as I'm concerned. I want to ask you.
Sis.
They married. So my question to you, because you got kids at school still now. How's the pressure now for them? Do you see anything? Have they spoken about it?
Yeah. They got like dance and things, and they do like little roses and stuff.
Okay.
But here's the thing: like they buy the roses, and they give it to the teacher. All the teachers leave with bouquets, like cravers of flowers and stuff.
Okay.
Or they give it amongst their friends. But it is really that. It is just everybody gets something. And look, on paper it works
Sweet,
wonderful.
man,
If you've got
sweet.
20 kids buy
Yeah.
something, everybody gets something. Paper it works brilliant. But we don't live in that world. We live in a world where 17 people will get something. The one person wouldn't come and the 2 couldn't face it, so they just stayed at home. Like you said earlier at the beginning. We live in that world. That's what the kids are doing. They have some sort of dance,
Okay.
which is just everybody comes and
Come
we just
together.
all,
Okay.
you know.
And
just
it's not
to have
dressing
an
up like a
event.
ball or anything. It's just come in and have
Well,
some fun.
apparently, you got to dress up for these things now when you go to the school event. But and the other thing is people can wear red or civic kind of clothes, but you got to pay 10 rand that night.
If you're wearing the color or if you don't wear the color.
Yeah, no, you wear whatever because of Valentine's Day. So schools are honoring it and sort of doing it in that way. That's from the last couple of years of experience.
Okay.
But for me personally, I think it's a lekker day.
It is.
It's a lekker day just to, if though you're married, it's a lekker day to buy a whole bag of chocolates. Make sure your wife gets one. Give to all the other girlies and all the other boys that you like to.
Spread the love. Spread the
No,
love.
spread the love. And if you're anything like me, you get the bag of chocolates, you give one to your significant other, and you eat everything else yourself.
Eat everything else yourself. That would be so me. I'll even go steal that chocolate as well eventually.
Now that's giving age away, because that's exactly
giving
how it is.
exactly.
It's exactly how it is. It's exactly
So
how it is.
Valentine's Day. I just want to wish everybody out there.
Yeah, have a fun one. man.
Have a fun one. Enjoy it. Have fun. If it is with your family, if it's your significant other, then so be it. And then also, vice versa, just meet each other halfway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have the funds, because you know what?
Who's
What
got
date
the-
is it?
who's
What's
the-
the date?
the middle of
It is the
Feb.
14th of February. You know what? What will work? Even just a lovely dinner. Look what's in your fridge.
Ooh,
Even
I
just
don't-
make a little bit of something small for the two.
Oh, but look at that. Now you see, yeah.
Is that now a box or is it a cake?
Look, I was going to say it's edible. It looks to me like a cupcake or
Looks like a cupcake or something.
thing. But if it is a box, I am so sorry if there's a gift in there. We don't know. My eyes are not what it used to be. But yeah, that does look, that's a cake, right?
I think so, Dougal.
Yeah.
I
if
don't
it's,
know.
if it's not
But
a
that
cake,
is
well,
from us to everybody else there. Happy
Oh.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. So are you planning to spoil the significant other for Valentine's Day?
I forgot Valentine's Day is which day? Saturday.
Saturday,
It's
yes.
Saturday. Yeah, Dougal. Over 30 years of marriage here.
How many years?
Over 30. 33 years of
So
marriage.
you must have had must have klomp lekker Valentine's Days
Quite a bit.
that must
Quite
now
a
stand out. What was one of the most memorable?
Oh my word. Dugald.
Lekker op die spot.
Op his spot. Look, you're making me sweat, yeah, bruh. So, I don't know. Your age obviously gives you away. It's obviously when we were a bit younger.
It was
But
like a
now,
big thing. A big thing was made.
yes, back in the day, obviously, you know, it was big. Now,
The
for us, it's
novelty
really
is gone.
It's not even the novelty is gone. You know what is so fabulous now? It's like every day is Valentine's Day for us.
Yeah.
So we don't really wait for that one day, because even that one day is significant to us because we celebrate it together. Because every day, I must say, there's always "I love you."
Yeah.
Have a lovely day.
Yeah.
Those are said every single day. Me personally as a woman cannot complain and say I don't hear that. You know, there's a lot of women that actually don't hear that. So yeah, I'm maybe one of the fortunate ones that actually hear it all the time.
Well, that's
Every
absolutely
day
brilliant.
is Valentine's Day.
And that is the perfect way to end, because it is a day that the whole world is celebrating love, and especially romantic love. But it's way more than that. Like we say, every day has got to be Valentine's Day. If you in love with somebody, man, there is no bigger feeling. There's no better feeling. It is the ultimate thing in the world to have. There is no greater thing. Not financial freedom, not whatever. Being in love is the top one.
Oh yeah.
This is it. You even luckier if you get a fraction of it back from another person. Just a fraction. This is it. So enjoy it. May it just be what it is. Just a day to bring you together, whatever it is. But it's also significant in the sense it is that one day where all of us can just stop our bickering, the wars, everything, and whatever conflict we have, and just focus on that one true emotion that makes everything worthwhile. Love. That's how it is. So, may Valentine's Day be lekker. I'm gonna make a list of things I want.
Oh, what you want?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh, and then there's plenty of things for people to do.
Yes.
Picnics, if you're out of the Cape, go out on a wine
so
farm. It's a
much to do.
weekend. There are plenty of shows out and about.
Yes.
Take a drive on the beach. Ice cream in hand, liquor like that.
Exactly.
Eat your ice cream quickly, because if the wind picks up, you got to help licking the ice cream. No, because the ice cream's not how it used
It's
to be.
not the same.
No. He melt now. He melt now.
So you
like
must
lick
help.
one. Listen, you lick once. By the time, such a lovely, look at this. Also, you lick here. When you lick there,
Then
you melt.
It's gone.
It's like water ice cream.
So where are you buying your ice cream? Dugald?
From the
Tell me,
truckie
please,
thing.
man. No.
That kumbi.
That's why.
You know that kumbi with like, is the,
Yes,
you know the one with the
exactly,
loud
on the
engine?
beach, yeah.
You're not going to have a flake. What? I can't hear. Always that one. That one. He was idling the whole day.
So yes.
When the
It's a
guy
good
gives
ice
you the
cream.
thing
You must
through,
have it immediately.
he
Don't
gives
look
it
at
to
the
you through
sunset.
that window.
Eat it
Once
immediately.
he gave it to you, you're like, you lick it already. And there's always that one person who's buying for Opa, the wife, and the 7 kids who's standing like that. And they don't have the cardboard with the holes in it.
And everything starts running down.
Yeah, no, it's a problem. It's a problem. And as
Guys.
soon as the lighty is taken it all in the ice cream, you can always
Gone.
see the dad. Yeah. That's how it is. Anyway,
Guys, have a lovely Valentine's Day.
don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
But seriously, the ice cream.